Right guys, so I thought while I'm here at this lake I might as well do a van tour video because it's fairly quiet, some on my own. So I'll start with a cab. You can see I've seat covers on. I made full use of everything. I've got like my water bottles in here, a microfiber thing. And obviously what's great, actually there's a bit of under seat storage as well. I've just got a pair of shoes in there, trainers. This switch here, that powers one of my jackeries. That's like there's already an existing 12 volt supply that was like sort of up here, like just a little sort of, you know, cigarette outlet. So I basically just use that cable and put on the jackery ends for it so I can charge it, and I put a switch in here so I can turn it on and off. That is actually so I can charge, you know, with my engine, you know, running, or with solar. So I've got two options. Now I've got two jackeries so I can do it at the same time. So I did that just because it's a easy option. It's already, the cable was already there and everything. I just thought I'd do that. So I wasn't originally going to bother, but yeah, the cab's nothing really major in here. I've just got, as usual, you've got your thingamajig there. Yeah. It's just a standard cab, but these are really nice cabs. You've got like an area here for loads of like paperwork, things like that. That's quite useful. This thing here, this is a moisture. This gets rid of like moisture in your van, so I don't think it does a lot, but it helps a bit, definitely. And so I'll look at the other side. So it's a late 2015, this one. So it's a Euro 6. It's probably one of the first of the, I don't know what you call it, it's like one of the newest series of vans. Can't remember what you call it, but it's quite nice. You've got like these old sort of style grills, and you've got like chrome bits on the front, you see, going down sides. It's got like a facelift on the van as well, so it's quite a nice looking one, I think. So, and here I've got shopping bags, another bottle. I've got, this is a pedal lock for the what do you call it, you know, the pedals. You just put this around it and it stops someone moving the vehicle, basically. Then under here there's more. I've got under seat storage here, and I've got my little bin. So it's just literally perfect size to fit that. So that's my little bin for everything. Here I've got like recycling stuff and all bits of rubbish, got my dustpan, and then I've got in here, I've got some more trainers, my hiking shoes. Just keeps them out of sight as well. But that's a cab, nothing major. I mean, there's a few things. And slide door, there's a few bits in here. So here I've got my fuse box thing. Basically what I do is I just plug it into the jackery, one of these 12 volt ends, and it powers it, because that gives 10 amps, so it's plenty to power what I need. I've got two of these. So this one here, this is from the 12 volt cigarette outlet thing, the switch that I showed you inside. This just plugs into one of them and get 80 watts of power from that. I'll probably plug that in actually. That's not bad, 97 that'll do. But yeah, and that's the fridge actually, that's the fridge, that's powering my fridge. It's right there, that's my fridge. I've got some boxes in here. I've got my like, what do you call it, like my bags and stuff for my bin and stuff like that. Sandwich bags, just a load of stuff, cleaning up stuff. Here I've got a load of like coffee and things like that, Marmite, breakfast bars. It's just a bit of extra food storage. And then at the back I've got can't show you too. Got like a tripod here. It's really hard to see actually. I've got my toilet cleaners. There's not a huge amount of space here. I've got, so I can see I've got like a, I just shoved the tripod down. I just thought I'd bring it just in case I need it. And there's actually cup holders in the back for some reason. I should have took them out, but I didn't get it. Well, I just didn't do it. I should have really. I could probably still do it actually. So it just goes in there. And that's pretty much it for that side door. There's nothing else you can access. One other thing I didn't show you in the cab. Right, so behind here you can see I've got still a load of like tools and things. I've got a tool bag here, my charging cable, I've got some tyre inflator at the back there. It's really, I'm not going to go into loads of depth, and I've got my jack from the wheels under here, and also the thing to get the nuts off, and then just got some spare bits. So there's quite a bit of room back here. It's quite a useful bit of storage actually, and it's the same on the other side. I'll show you that one. So let's got my light on, so you can see I've got my laundry bag here. I've got toilet paper, I've got my flip-flops down here actually, spare waters, my little toilet pee-wee thing I use at night at the back, so I've picked this one out. And at the back I've got more toilet paper. I brought too much really, and then I've got a box at the back here, and I've got a USB fan as well, a chargeable fan. And it's a good place to put my water there because I can access it from inside as well, which is great. Yeah, so it's a really good bit of storage at the back of the seats. Surprisingly, quite a lot. So here, main attraction is, well, firstly I've got this little foldable little worktop thing. Basically on these little struts, and I use this for cooking on. This is something I added in quite recently. Just, it really allows me to just cook a lot easier, you know. You can have this slide door open and cook from here. It's just so good. And then you've got my little panel things powered by the Jackeries again. So I've only got two things on it. I've got my pump and my USB outlet, which is quite useful. I've got a temperature sensor here, you can see 19 degrees on the van. I think that's probably outside as well. And then that just easily folds down. I've got my little mat just here. It's great to wipe your shoes on. The fridge, so this is an Elpicool. I can never say it properly, but it's a 25 litre fridge, and you know, it's quite a low consumption power, low wattage, so it's pretty decent actually. Yeah, I've got like all sorts in here. It's not full at the moment because I haven't got loads of stuff, but you can fit quite a decent amount of stuff in here. You can see it goes quite far down. Got some cooked chicken there. Little chicken underneath that. Got loads. It's a really good fridge actually. It's about, I think I paid about £250 for it. It's not too bad. So I'll just slide that back a bit. So you can see here. Like that. Got my Jackery, and this is 100-watt solar panel on the roof. It's plugged in here. This is it's not the Jackery one. You can see I've got, how many watts? I've got 38 watts. Not too bad. So 100 watt, I've seen it go up to about 72, I think max, or 78 maybe, something like that. But yeah, basically you just connect the ends on. It's probably not easy to see in here, but it's just got the ends plugged into this, and it goes straight into Jackery. I've not put any isolator for it or anything, because I don't think you need it for this. So the solar, I'll show you now because before I forget. So it's just a really like nice flexible panel that just, you sort of put Silaflex underneath it, and it just sticks down. It's really good. I'll show you the other side where I've got a, what you call it, this is actually for yachts, this seal. But I thought, you know, my dad did the same. He put this on his campervan, one of these little things, because it was a really boxy mass. I wanted something with a profile. And this is perfect. You can see there's only a little hole in here. They can just about get all this in, and see. Yeah, it's actually not bad. I mean, you can still sealed it nicely. doing well actually. It's a really good solar panel. I got this from Photonic Universe, I think it was. It's really good, proper decent quality as well. And this, I really love this, how, you know, this little small seal. I've not seen anyone else other than my dad use this for a camper van. I mean, I think they're actually quite hard to get hold of. There's only like one place I could find on the internet that had one, so that's probably why. But yeah, it does the job. I've not had any leaking or anything. It's proper good. I siliconed it all up nicely as well. So back to the Jackery. Pretty much showed you that. These are both I've got two 500 watt Jackeries that power this van, and without any charging them I could go about 4 or 5 days depending on my usage without needing to charge them up. But my solar and being able to charge it with my battery is enough to keep it going, depending on how much driving you do and how much, and the time of year of course. But you know, in the summer you don't need to charge up at all. So, and then in these boxes here, this is where all my food is. This is a nice deep Euro box. That's what we call them, these boxes. Are really useful. Bananas, eggs, everything. I can get a good sort of week's worth of food in here. Easy. Got my toilet just here. This is just a 12 litre one, I think. Just about fits under here. I'm not going to show you inside because I've used it quite a bit. But yeah, it does a job. It's really good. So in this little end sort of cupboard thing here is my clothes. This is, you know, it's fairly size thing. You can get absolutely loads in here, and I've got a little like packing cubes for a lot of my clothes. You can see under there I can get loads in. I'm not going to show you loads because it's just all my clothes basically. But yeah, it's a really nice deep cupboard. It's perfect. It does restrict your seat, but I'm not going to have any passengers in here much. So, and then I just put my duvet on there when it's not in use. And then I've got my little bench bed. I just put my cushions on here and then just put this back like that. And this is just foam, I think it's 10 centimetre foam. It's like sort of custom dimensions, so I've just cut it out for what I need. It's just like a website, you just put your dimensions in and it cuts it for you and then you get it delivered. So, and then I've got these nets here full of stuff like books and whatnot, and then I've got some mirrors in these ones, and I put my torch in there as well, which I've in the pocket at the moment. So the bed, it basically slides out. You just sort of, you can see underneath. I put slats on, and it's on these little sliders. It just slides out like that. And it's got these sliders, says these, each of these are like 80 kilogram weight they can support, so there's 4 of these, so it's very unlikely this is going to break. And you can see it just 2 sections fold out, so it's easy to do it without getting outside of the van. And then you basically just fold it in like this. I have to go to the other side there to do that. So I got my shoes on. And then you basically just fold it in, it's a nice tight fit. I've not put it in properly, it's a bit overhanging, but still, that's sort of how I do it. And then I put a mattress protector on top, and then my duvet. I've got a double duvet, so I sort of just fold it in half and then sort of get in it, it keeps it warmer and a bit comfier. It's a really decent bed. Simple but effective, you know. And then it just slides away. Sometimes it does get a bit, catches a bit, you gotta be careful. But yeah, it's not bad. yeah, that's not bad, that one. So the other thing I've got to mention actually is the over cab storage. So I've got my mattress protector here. At the back I've got coats, my cap, and you can see this is the original shelf in here at the back, this plastic bit. But I extended it, I put like a bit of ply with carpet on both sides. It's not super strongly fixed, it's just fixed into the plastic trim that's already there, this shelf. This is like bolted in or whatever, but it's got a blanket as well back there. But it just adds a nice bit of extra storage. It's really useful. You can see I've just sort of like rounded it off. The edges, it's really actually not bad. It's pretty decent. This is also a recent addition. I've only done this recently as well, so just for a bit of extra storage. Just thought it'd be good idea to maximise the storage as much as I can. I've not seen anyone do this yet with the caddies. Probably because it's not like really a massive amount of extra storage, but I think it's worth doing, definitely. Okay, so now for the kitchen unit, you can see this is all made out of 80mm ply. And I just painted it on the sides, and on the top I put Danish oil on it or something, so it's like waterproof. It gives it a bit of a nicer finish. It's very basic, it didn't cost loads to do, but I just thought keep it basic, and you know, it's turned out quite nice. And then I've just got these little hinges here for this little cupboard, and it just basically opens up, and then you've got all your water in here. So it's making it flash, isn't it? So I've got a 20 litre here, 20 litre, and then 60ml waste. And also there's my electric panel. Honestly, it's not the best connection wise. I just left them like that. I just thought the best thing to do. I don't know what else to do with it, but I've got some water down here. I've got a little towel. I've got some foil at the back. There's not a whole lot in here. There's some sort of extra toilet roll. There's not a load in here. This is just mainly for water storage, but it does the job. Exactly what I need. And it's got an electric pump on it, so it's inside there. So what you do is you switch it on from here. It's this one here, and then you can see it's got a nice full-size sink, plenty of room. It's still not stuff in it, it's not cleaned it out properly, but just turn my lights on. See, water. I'm not going to use too much because I've not got much left, but basically, and you can also move it around as well a bit. It was a squeeze, only just fit in, but yeah, I had to obviously extend this a bit to get it in without it being, you know. But yeah, it does the job. It's really nice actually. On this side, I've got pretty much. In this box I've got all my pans, pots and pans. I've got like a rocker pot there. I've got this nice little thing for all my washing up stuff. It holds it, stops it leaking out and stuff like that. I've got my kettle in there. You're going to see most of this in my videos anyway. I'm not going to show you all this because it probably bore a lot of people. Still goes in like that. I've got a fire blanket as well in case of fire. You know, always get that out just in case. And down here, you've probably already seen this. I've got my cooker. This is where my cooker goes. Underneath is all the cans and stuff for it. And then I've got all my toiletries here, my wash bag and shaving stuff, beard trim stuff, whatever you call it. And my little washing up mat goes just down here, the side bit. Yeah, it's nice, good bit of storage. If I get my torch, you can probably. Not sure if you can see, but it's basically what it looks like. Not bad. I've got baby wipes in there as well for washing up. Washing myself. And also, the other thing I suppose I've got to show is all my lights. So all of these are little spotlights, and you literally just touch them on each to turn them on. As you can see, I've got this one here, I've already turned on. There's this one, and then this one. So I've got 6 of them, and that is a huge amount of light. Each one of these is about 2 watts, so you've got like 12 watts altogether, I think, something like that. So they're quite low power, and you know, I think it's better to have them each individually like this, because you can just sort of alternate how much light you want everywhere. I just think it's really good to have that instead of just a switch that turns it on and off. You know, I just thought that was much better to have. And for me anyway, I wanted that. And then at the back, I've just got my sliders here. I've got these little hooks for tea towels. Hold them just to dry them out better. And this here, because I also use this for work, I've got need to have somewhere to put my tools in. So this is the Vanbuild. You can see I've got this little panel here to cover it. It's magnetised on. You can see the magnets on it. And that just clicks on. Also peace of mind, because I can put all my valuables in here and I know that they're going to be well protected. So I've got a lot of extra supplies and things in here. So I've got electronics bag and a spare bag here, and electronics, got a little collapsible tub thing, sink, and a little bag with my wallet in there, a spare wallet, credit cards in there. I've got a camping chair and table here. I'm not going to get them out though because it's just a pain to set up. A MacBook, got some cans in here just because I have nowhere else to put them. This is a rain cover for the back doors, which I did use originally, but I probably won't need it now much, but I've got it anyway if I need it. I've got a spare cooker in here just in case, spare cans, and you can probably hard to see, but I've got another spare can, goes back actually a fair amount, and it's about a good metre in length storage, and about 250 depth or something, so it's a good amount of 600 wide, so it's a good decent amount of storage. But yeah, I've not seen anyone do this actually. They put a Vanbuild in the Campervan, but it's definitely effective. It's really good. I'm glad I put it in because it's just so useful, and it's also really good support for the bed. So I basically just bolted the bed frame onto it, and it really secures it down. And underneath the Vanbuild is a bit of ply though, and I've just fixed that to I think I fixed it down to the floor a few times, and then I just put this on, but mostly the weight will hold it anyway. The weight of the bed as well, it sort of goes all the way down to that ply at the back where my little cupboard is. It fixes onto that, so it's definitely really solid. I've not had anything move or anything like that. It's proper solid. And this floor, this is fixed through the underneath as well. It's just, this is original ply that was already in the van, which is pretty decent, so I kept it. So last few things are the doors, I suppose. I've got this little latch here. This allows you to unlock it from inside. That's just onto the cable, like tied down to it. And then I've got the blinds. These curtains are called, and they basically open up for the window. And this is just to protect this, because I use this for work as well, so I want to put something to stop thieves breaking the windows to get tools or something. So this is just a window guard, but it allows me to see through it as well as having it protected, if you know what I mean. Yeah, you got like nice windows which you can can see quite a decent amount through. It's still quite sort of tinted anyway, naturally. I was going to tint them, but I thought, I don't bother because I got the covers on. Sort of already hides it a bit, but yeah, so you can't really see much inside it, But yeah, it's almost everything. I've got some wheel covers on as well. They're only like 30 quid, that just makes it look a bit nicer, And the last thing, probably already seen in the videos, is I've got curtains inside here as well. So these just fold in like this, and they've got little straps around there, and you just sort of clip these two, like so. You just clip them two like that, and they just sort of give you a lot of, really black out the light, especially. There is couple more things actually. I've got a cover for the steering wheel, just a bit nicer to grip onto, and I've got some little chrome plate covers. Look a bit nicer, a little pimped out, and a mat as well, because like a nice little mat for it. I think that is literally it. That's everything. It took me about 3 months to do, but initially when I started it, I had about 2 weeks off to start to do it, so it gave me a good head start. Cost wise, I think I spent, it was around £4,000, something like that. Was probably on the expensive side for a lot of people, but I needed like the Vanbuild and stuff like that, because I was going to use it for work as well, so I wanted to make sure it's decent. Yeah, the roof rack was already on the van anyway, the roof bars, so I just left them on. But I just leave it empty. I did actually have a rooftop box, but I think it blocked my solar panel quite a bit, so I didn't bother with it this time. I just sort of left it, but yeah, here's the van. Here's the full van tour. So feel free to ask me any questions you've got about it if you want to know how I did it. I've got plenty of pictures and stuff I can send you, or put on YouTube or something. But yeah, that's everything.